It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act. Jeez, you know me, I'm your OG. Low key, I'll be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us, I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign, she an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist, I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we done.
Okay, this take 2. Crew just made a movie. Citizen Kane is be disabled. Valley a shadow of debt, but I'm not upset, man. Look at my table. Look at my wardrobe like an old war show. Look at my forces. Look at my halo. Look at my. This your favorite indie film. We don't need no land. Red carpet from apartments. You gon' have to part. Ain't a lot of ball. This ain't no ball. There ain't no blunt. Take your part and part the scene. It ain't no part. Ain't no Travis Summer. This the end. Ain't that Marvel.
I can never win a golden globe. Yahweh told me kick it and I did it cause he told me so. Fighting with my flesh, got my vices going toe to toe. I'm tired of dancing around the subject, miss me with that dosey dope. Got a whole tribe in the building. We changing history like if the one for no wood that just killed them pilgrims. Y'all soft like Gildan. Polyester ain't no pressure that could make me crash like Zildjian. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the Subway Series. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the Mets DH, Joe Random.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. The tag out. Man at first. And now Cedane Rafaela. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Ground ball left side. Alvarez to first in time. Out number 3.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one fouled off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. 2 down. So 2 down. Joe Brando digs in now.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swings through that one. 0-1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Yankees, Tom Rankin. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here this afternoon. And that's outside. 1-1. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. That's a base hit. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. There's a strike. Rankin on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates There's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Fought off foul.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Judge rips that one. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second and final game of the series. That one the other way. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the left fielder. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. 1-2 here. Inside just missed. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence.
Throws him with a backdoor slider. Joe Random up now for the Mets. And a foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's two away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Noel gets his lead at first with nobody out. And down on strikes, and there's one down.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Two gone now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee. For the Yankees. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tom Rankin. Right through there for a strike. Rankin getting to start at third. 26 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Righty delivers. That one misses. Now 1-2. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. The Yankees trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one finds its way through. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball.
1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And back now with the Subway Series. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. John Kenzie Noel stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Herbert Knox getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Hit hard. That gets through. Alvarez rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 1-1. Go-ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Drew Waters. Swinging a foul straight back. Big swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. A run up. And we're back. Bottom 4. So now here's the Mets DH, Joe Brandon. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 70. Random back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a ball evens the count. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Bases loaded, nobody out. Aaron Judge now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Alvarez at the plate now, and that's inside. Fastball for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the left fielder. And fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 60.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter.
Random measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023.
Well, these Mets just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Joe Random up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Knox in and to his right. He makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
These 2-game series have a different feel. There's kind of an urgency. So to come in and take both games, sweep the series, feels really good. You kind of wish that it was a 3- or 4-game series when you're this hot.
Our final
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Joe Random. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Random patrolling center field. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he was a 10th round pick in 2023. Down the line. Hayes drifts towards it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Whips it to Kirilloff. 1 up, 1 down. And it finds its way through for a hit. Verdugo on his horse and around third. He'll score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayes hauls it in to end the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wait on that thing.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Mets strand 1. So next up for Houston, Joey Wiemer. The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over them.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is out of here. So he just clears the wall. So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Joe Random.
0-1. 0-1.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Two outs. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 2 left for the Mets. They're down. Random with a forgettable showing in the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
10 minutes, 12 hits, 1 error.
And now Joe Random drove in their only run in last night's game. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Stays alive. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Shea Langoliers. Line drive. Randall makes the grab, 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that's outside. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped up. Kirilloff in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris. Up next for the Astros. The pitch. That one ripped. Randall right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be.
The center field, number 25.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
First and second here, no outs. On the ground, 2 ball. Whitaker. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. Pickoff move to first. Randall back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that we can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's Francisco Lindor. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. Moncada settles under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And now the shortstop, Tyler Whitaker. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really beautiful swing.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Joe Brandon. The wind of the pitch. Out front, rip foul. Vasquez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, a win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Michael Harris. There's a swing and a drive. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Joe Brandon. And the pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Now this pitching staff has been merciful.
Here is Moncada. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner around second. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits.
Back here in Queens. And now the center fielder, Joe Brandon. The right-hander back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Mets did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2.
Fought off foul. With the tying run on at first, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a foul ball. ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Austin Hayes. Now a screamer into the outfield. Random pulls that one down. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third with one out. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. That's out to center field. Oh, no, he dropped it. In to score from third. And it's 3-1.
As an outfielder.
So up next, Joe Brandon. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One out, bottom of the 9th. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Joe Brandon. Belak back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, a coming. Get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so in an 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not.
Tomorrow somehow all the fans go bravo, smile so much to hide my sorrows, faith is shaky in bravado.